So here it is, simple, easy swag. I hope you'll be inspired to try making this swag. So I've pleated one side of the swag, and I'll now show you how to pleat the other side. So if you notice, the notches are here. Here is one notch. Now this part is going to be eventually inside, but I like to give it a little pleat. So that is the first 5 inches right there. And why I like to do this is because it's a guide to help me to know where I should place the second pleat. And the second pleat should go right beneath the first notch there, as you can see. So I'll place a pin there. And then I'm going to take, remember it was 10 inches, so we should have 7 pleats, okay? So I'm going to take the other notch right here now, and I'm going to place it underneath this one here. This one here. And I'm going to pin, and I'm going to continue doing that. Okay, so I'll continue until, so I'll take this one now and place under this one, and I'll continue and then I'll get back to you. So I have put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pleats, and if you can notice, it's the notch here. I just place it. When I fold one pleat, I place the notch beneath it, and then the first one here now, I'm going to bring it back and just there it is. So I'm going to place it right where the notch is and bring this piece inside, and that is just to give it a nice finish. Okay, and we're going to be using a rod pocket in this, so we'll still have to do some adjustments, but just let me show you how it is pleated. So once it is pleated, we're going to place it like this. Don't worry about the pleats. The pleats will eventually fall into place, which I know everybody's always anxious. Now, back in the day, way back when, swags were mounted on boards, so they would be stapled to the board. Okay, so you want to use the straight edge as your guide. So that is what I'll be doing. So I'll take this side and I'll bring it up here. Take this side and I'll bring it here. You want to ensure that it is staying true to the ruler, which is very straight, and I'm going to do the same. As a matter of fact, let me just try to start forming my pleats here. So I'm going to stick a pin there and try to keep it right there. So I have used the ruler as my guide to keep the pleats together at the top here, because back in the day also swags were mounted on boards. There were no rod pockets for swags, so it would be stapled over the board. So I've used it as my guide. So that is what you do. You place everything there and then you try. So I formed one pleat already, and then I'm going to be forming the next pleat. So as you can see, I'm going to be forming the next pleat, and I'm going to, the that's the second one. I'm going to come, and you still want to stay true to the center here. And of course, you know, you'll have to do a little adjustment, okay? So don't be overwhelmed, just take your time and you will be able to make your swag. So that is it. So once you put in your pleats, okay, where your notches are, you're going to use something straight there as your guide. And as I told you before, the pleats will just form, okay? So don't be excited or anxious. This one is not lying as it should, okay? So that is your swag. All right, so what we'll do here, we will trim some of this. Take this off, trim the excess here. You can also add your fringe or your tassel. Another thing you can do, you can line this swag. Now I will add a red pocket to this swag, and as you can see, it has 7 pleats. Now there are different sizes swags, and I'll be giving you some information on that, and also to, you know, to increase the size. If you have a small swag and you want to make it bigger, you don't have to go make a pattern again. You can just use that swag. So I'll show you how to do that. And the total width of this swag is 28 inches. So now I'll add a red pocket to it. So I'll see you in the next video. So here it is, simple, easy swag. I hope you'll be inspired to try making this swag.